This is a huge bag of crisps and it costs $12.50.
That'd be good for $12.50. Man.
Hello, hello, hello. It is a beautiful Friday morning in Tiong, Bahru, and it's relatively quiet for now. A noisy car just passed. Okay, hi, you're watching Greg Speed Eats, and we're here at the corner of Eng Hoon Street and Eng Wat Street in Tiong, Bahru to talk about 60s Teochew traditional minced pork noodles. What is it? Okay, it's not this one, it's this one there. That one there, see? Now, if you pop by this corner coffee shop in Tiong, Bahru, you'll most likely see a long queue for this noodle stall, and it has been in operation at this exact same spot since the 1950s. Okay, normally there's a long queue lah. Today is a bit shorter. I think it's probably because of COVID lah. People are afraid. And why are they queuing up at this stall? It is because every element in this modest-looking bowl of BAK CHOR MEE is very well executed. The proprietor is Uncle Ko, or Atai as some of his customers call him. He is probably in his late 70s, early 70s by now. And he runs a stall with a helper. I think it is his helper. I don't think it is his wife. But let me know in the comment section lah, if you think that it is his wife. And she also helps out in the making of the BAK CHOR MEE when he takes a break. So come, let's have a taste. Mee pok 6块啊，辣椒，是啊，
辣椒啊。
Okay, I'm back with a bowl. I ordered the most expensive $6 because I'm a greedy boy, and it comes in sizes 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so let's not waste time because BAK CHOR MEE can deteriorate very, very quickly, especially the noodles. So, trying the noodles first. God. So good. Noodles are fairly nice and bitey. Maybe not springy, but towards the bitey side. There is some alkali smell, but not too much, it's okay. Okay, but really, the main reason why you eat here is because of this very, very addictive sauce. So if you all know, right, BAK CHOR MEE is actually comprised of 3 main sauces. The chili sambal, the black vinegar, and the pork lard oil, and the pork lard pieces. And sometimes they put fish sauce, sometimes they don't. Here, the chili is properly spicy. You can actually taste the spice here. The vinegar is light. It's on the light side, but you still can taste a little bit of it. And there's a liberal amount of pork lard inside here. And the uncle here, he doesn't put any fish sauce at all. So the savouriness comes from the chili sambal, but it's enough to flavour all the ingredients and the noodles. The other big highlight is the fact that this BAK CHOR MEE actually takes a bit of a seafood slant, and they add pretty sizable prawns, angka prawns. And that is pretty huge, as you can tell. Oh. Incredibly fresh, very, very crunchy. Not that fake crystal prawn crunchiness. And the flavour is very, very naturally prawn sweet. Uncle Ko, he actually buys it from the market opposite on a daily basis. And then he gets them as fresh as you can get it. Depending on the order, you get 1, 2 or 3 prawns. The $4 gets 1, the $2 gets 2, and the $6 gets 3. And I've got 3 here, which is great. Okay, also very rare is the fact that you get this tipo, 1 whole slice. And as far as I know, right, he doesn't actually give out tipo very often. I've been eating here like 5, 6 years, and I've never seen him give out tipo before. Maybe he saw that I was filming, but I saw that he gave it to other customers, so it's not just me. And tipo is basically dried saltfish, and it's got this very smoky, savoury fish flavour. Wonderfully crunchy too. It's wonderful. Now the other ingredients are also excellently done. Try the pork slices. Very well blanched. A bit under blanched so that it's nice and soft. Really good. The minced pork. Where's the minced pork? Okay. A reasonable amount of fat inside. The stewed mushrooms. It's got a nice deep soy savouriness. It's got a bouncy stewed texture. and it's decently cut thick. They also have the meatballs, which are, well, they're processed meatballs, factory made, the type you get in the supermarket. Way back in the past, if you got meatballs, they'll be actual meatballs and it's flavored with tipo. But these days in the supermarket versions, it's all compressed and they actually use dried cuttlefish to flavor it instead. But doesn't mean that it doesn't taste good. It's actually not bad. Well, decently soft texture, okay flavor too. And then the last are his dumplings. He calls it Teochew dumplings, but it's just dumplings to me. Okay. Oh, there we go, another one. The dumplings are a bit of a hit and miss. The minced pork fillings are actually very, very nicely done. They're highly savoury with a lot of tipo inside. But he tends to undercook them, so they can come a little bit doughy at times. So that's the downside. You can get the dumplings separate as a noodle dish, or you can also get it in soup. You can get a whole bowl of them, 10 pieces for $4, which is a pretty good deal. The soup, it's got a very nicely rounded savoury flavour, not too salty, a bit of pepper, but it is a bit sweet and that's a bit strange. So I'm not too sure if they add sugar inside the soup. But that being said, it is more flavourful as compared to other bak chor mee soups out there. And so you put everything together, one minced meat, some noodles. All this. Really amazing. As far as bak chor mee is concerned, right, if you like the seafood slant or you don't mind the seafood slant, this is as good as it gets. Now there are a couple of niggles about the stall, and one is that there's nowhere for you to actually get sliced chili and soy sauce. So there's no option for you in the front of the counter, although I do see it at the back, in a bowl on the side. So I think that you can probably ask them for it, perhaps. But I've never tried because it doesn't really matter anyway for me. Because the savouriness is pretty spot on, and the chili is also quite potent. Plus the soup is quite savoury as well, so that adds to it. He also doesn't offer pork liver, which is, I mean, if you're a fan of pork liver, you probably downgrade this stall. I happen to like pork liver. It would be good if he actually adds it. Now, while Uncle Ko is known for his bak chor mee, he also sells two other dishes. One is fishball noodles for $4. The ingredients are factory made, but the stall is fairly generous with the ingredients. 4 fish balls, 3 to 4 he fish dumplings, and 5 to 6 pieces of fish cake. And the noodles are tossed in the same addictive chili sambal vinegar and lard dressing. Okay, the last item which Uncle Ko sells is actually a very expensive item. It's called the mushroom mincemeat abalone noodle. Okay, it's a premium version of his bak chor mee that adds a whole mini abalone from a tin can and extra ingredients for the princely sum of $10. Over the years, I've never seen anyone order it because it is so expensive, but I have ordered it once in my life. When you order it, he basically goes down to his larder, he opens a can and then he puts one in. Basically that's it. So it's not really worth the money unless you're really, really, really into abalone because it is really just his usual bak chor mee plus the extra abalone on top. I pour the soup inside the bowl after I've done my bak chor mee so that I get all the extra flavour inside the soup as well. Okay, done. So that was a quick look at 60s Chaozhou traditional mincemeat noodles. To me, this is an excellent bowl of bak chor mee. One that has a seafood slant to it because of that prawn. The seasoning is killer. And the big highlight are the super, super fresh prawns inside here. So would I travel half across Singapore just to eat here? An absolute yes. And thankfully it's located in the centre, so it's not too far away. It is so hard to find a great bowl of bak chor mee. Plus it's located in a fairly quaint retro coffee shop and so you're eating next to the road. So compared to eating in a hawker centre, right, it is really a refreshing change. The only thing you need to worry about is the occasional noise from the traffic but it's really not that bad as you can hear. Okay So thanks for watching another episode of Greg's Speed Eats, where I eat through the whole of Singapore. If you like this content, please give it a like, subscribe and comment below. Share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.